Hi guys, welcome to InslBoyz, your favorite YouTube channel for all cricketing news. Yes, as usual, I'm your host Yadu, and then I got that ever smiling Sri Lankan fan with his Sri Lankan jersey, Bhavi, and I got another smiling fan with an Indian background, Raghav. So, hi guys, how are y'all doing?
Not much.
Yes,
Enjoying the
so
week even after 2 days.
yes, we are enjoying. Yes, we are partying still on. Yes. So, without further ado, I want to just jump into the session. Nothing else. Bobby, how does it feel after the series? We were all odds out, but we won the series 2-1. So, I want your comments as a fan. What is it?
Simply awesome. That's what I can say. It is a feeling which nothing can give to us. As fans, we have been waiting for this so long, desperately. This is the first series, T20 series, that Sri Lanka have won against India, and a bilateral series after almost 12 years. Then you can feel how special it will be. And especially, I like to mention the BCCI and the Indian Cricket Board to accept to play the balanced T20s even in this difficult situation. That gave us the entire three-match series, and Sri Lanka emerged as champions. I can't, I can't express my feelings here.
Yes, absolutely well said because there was a lot of issues with the Indian team due to COVID and the main players who they had in their condition, Kunal Pandya, Suryakumar Yadav, Prithvi Shaw, Ishan Kishan, Hardik Pandya. A lot of players have to stay out from the second and third T20s their due to the COVID issues. But all credits and a lot of respect to Shikhar Dhawan, Rahul Dravid, and the Indian team for staying back and finishing that three series and like finally giving us a chance to smile. Because if not, it would have been like any other team. But these guys, a bunch of youngsters, they are trying something after a long time, and it's trying to work out. So, Bobby, sorry, Raghav,
Yeah.
how are you feeling after this series? Because probably a lot of fans in social media started trolling the Indian squad, and like there's a lot of mixed views and opinions going on. So, well, as a fan, like, what is your say on it?
I don't understand all the trolling stuff. There are a bunch of youngsters who stepped up for India when it's needed. Otherwise, you don't get those two matches. So who will play? Like, there's no one literally to play these matches. So pick up those players. It's hard lesson, and hopefully they'll learn something. They'll definitely have learned. It's not easy on international stage to go from the ball one. Exception your Surya Kumar Yadav and Nishan Kishan might do it, but not everyone can do it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, bit of fault as well. It's not all because of its low team or something like that. A few lessons to learn. They made a mistake in second T20. I mean, in the third T20 by, for example, batting first was a mistake. So mistakes to be learned there. And but yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of
Yes, that's a well said point because there are issues and all are youngsters. Like they are just all IPL superstars who are brought in the international scene. And international cricket is different to IPL cricket. So it is I think fans are like, just like everyone there. Like as Sri Lankan fans, we are just hyped up and Indian fans, yes, we can understand because we have been going through that for the past I don't know how many years, but we have been going through this. So yes. So
Sorry.
next set of questions.
Yeah, we are not in that situation. We just play the two games because we have to play. We are not in Sri Lanka situation. I'm just
Anyhow,
telling you.
No, no,
win is a win,
I'm saying
so
fans.
we can
Win
celebrate
is
it.
a
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
a
not
win is
saying.
a win because
Yeah, Yatu
yeah,
just
at
told
the
me
end of the
India
day.
is in a situation of Sri Lanka, but I don't think so. We are in that situation. We are in a lot better situation than
No, 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 no. No, I mean Indian fans are just trolling their own players because of that situation. you know.
It's quite
So
common.
yes,
Like you guys told your players, so many others. And if loss is end of the day, it's like result business. You know, if you lose, they'll be scrolled. If you win, they'll say, "Hey, he's my. I can't believe he played like that. He should be my
But
favorite
end of
player."
the
And
day,
stuff like.
it's all learnings, right?
Yeah,
So that's what we take learnings and the experiences.
yeah,
exactly. But it was a series to remember for numerous reasons. Yes. So going to the next session,
yeah.
Bobby, who was your standout player in that Sri Lankan whole play? So I want you to name. I would ask you two players who stood out for you in that whole, that playing 11 or the whole squad who played the three T20I.
Yadu, any surprises on that?
No, but
None,
I just want to know it from you.
none other than Wahindu Hasaranga. He emerged as the player. He emerged as the player to look out to the entire world. Right? Not only for Sri Lanka, he has been emerged the player for Sri Lanka for the entire world. The entire nation was looking, and you can see that many IPL teams now getting behind him to get him into their respective teams. So I don't need to talk much about Valindu because I can simply say that he gave us the birthday special on the third T20. Nothing, nothing other than that I need to say. And the number two player, like the second player I would pick is Dusmanta Chamira. You might argue why I am picking him, but the opening spells he gave in in the three T20 matches, that's what set the tone. If you look at the first T20, the very first ball he picked up Prithvi Shaw. In the third T20, he picked up Shikhar Dhawan in his first over. The first ball faced by Shikhar Dhawan, that set the tone for the bowlers to follow. So I would say Chamira also proved his worth, why that he belonged to this team and he is the leader of the pace attack of Sri Lanka. So Hasaranga and Chamira, and now Sri Lanka can believe, they must believe that they have a strong bowling line.
Yes, they do have a. I mean, now we are starting to believe that they have a strong bowling lineup, and yes, maybe the batting, if they could just pull up that power hitting from somewhere, rather than relying on others. But otherwise, it was a good performance. Like I mean, yes, Dushman Chamira Wahindu Hassan, but I would also like to mention about Dhananjaya De Silva. Very responsible knocks in those last two matches where it mattered the most. Like, he didn't throw his wicket away. He was there right till the end. He was the most experienced batsman in that whole batting lineup. And he stood there in both the winning occasions in holding one end. So it was a very special mention to him. And Raghav,
Yeah.
I wanted to really ask you something about now. My question is to you is very different. You would have had your expectations on all these IPL superstars coming to the T20 because that is where their strength lied. But who is a player that you really expected to perform but did not perform? Who you think has wasted their opportunities or put their opportunities down? So, who can you name me two players in your thoughts as a fan?
Yeah, I mean, before saying the players, if they would have had their like whole strength team, maybe they would have performed better because they're not under pressure when they have the long batting lineup and all the bowlers they should have. But regarding like keep it aside, that's like gone, it's passed away. So on like after seeing the batting performance, I think Padikkal was bit struggling against spin. All are struggling against the spin, but Padikkal had. I thought Padikkal would play well. He needed chance because I'm not fan of Shaw. No, no, like disrespect to him or anyone. But yeah, I wanted to see Padikkal perform, but it didn't happen. But it's okay. It's long way to go. He's just an youngster. I think Samson wasted his opportunities. I really hope he is getting lot and lot of opportunities, but he's not. making a mark. He's not saying I belong here. He's just playing half-hearted innings, or he's into two minds whether I need to play defensive or I need to play attacking. So it doesn't work in international cricket like that. You need to grab your chances, especially in this Indian team. You won't get chances again and again. Like I thought Sanjay Samson got more than enough chances to make his mark, so disappointing on this point.
Yes, yeah, Sanju Samson and the Bursa on that point of view as well, because he was one of the most expected players to shine
Yeah,
out, along with Surya Kumar Yadav, Ishan
yeah,
Kishan, Sanju Samson. Like they were in that lineup for that, that T20 World Cup
yeah.
squad and to be named. But yes, it's a big letdown. But let's see what ideal performance that he can put forward to stake his claim there. But yes, so another it's a very simple question that I really want to ask Bobby is, what is the future of Sri Lankan cricket at the moment? As a fan, what do you expect Sri Lankan cricket to achieve from this success?
I can see a bright future for the Sri Lankan cricket, right? For especially for the white ball format. And in this T20 year, we can talk about the T20 team. As you mentioned, Yadav, yes, we need some power hitters. Players like Kusal, Janit Pereira, Bhanuka Rajapaksa, when they comes into the team, Sri Lanka's batting will definitely going to look like a different setup. Right, Avishka Fernando, Kusal Janit Pereira, Bhanuka Rajapaksa at the top, blasting the opponent bowling in the power play. Then we got players like Dhananjaya D. Silva, Charit Asalanga, who can accommodate and play that anchor role, which they performed, which especially Dhananjaya D. Silva performed in this T20I series. Then we got the all-rounders, captain, the Shanaka, Chamika Karnar, Hasaranga, then the bowlers, Chamira, and the rest to follow. But Sri Lanka need a pace bowler to support Chamira as well as a spin bowler to support Asaranga. If they can find those two players, then definitely Sri Lanka have a great chance in the upcoming T20 World Cup. And also, I like to mention this point that now in this particular Sri Lankan team, we were talking about captains in the previous video. Sri Lanka have many captains in this particular team. Like I like to mention this that Bhanuka Rajapaksa was the 2012 under 19 captain as well as Charit Asalanka. He was the 2016 under 19 captain. Then we have Dasun Shanaka who have excelled in the T20 captainship up to now, won 5 out of his 6 games. And then we have the vice captaincy of Dhananjaya D. Silva when Kusal Janit also comes back in. Sri Lanka is now going to be a strong team in the white ball format. Even with the youngsters and the inexperience we have performed exceptionally. So I see really, really good fighting spirit from the boys. And under the captainship of Shanaka, the team have rallied very well. So as fans, we can expect much more better results in the future, Yadav. That's what I believe.
Yes, I hope what he said happens, and I just hope, I pray and hope that they don't like go for that change of captaincy ever again. Like, come on, just keep it like this and let's go for it. And yes, so Raghav, any final words?
Yeah, small point to add on to that question. Like, I saw some intensity after the first ODI. I don't know what happened in the first ODI, but after the first ODI, they learned their lesson and they started fighting with this Indian team. I liked it. You need that in international cricket to fight with the big boys. You see India, Australia playing. They won't take a back foot. Even some like things happen. There's sledging going on. It's bit of banter. It's bit of like showing you're there for the game. And the other thing is the feeling. It drastically improved in the series. I think you guys are very fit players. I mean, I've seen all running twos and threes, so that's a good sign. Feeling will always help you to be successful in many games. So that's that's good to see.
Yes, and that's a very good important point because in my opinion, it was the fielding that kind of made a big difference in the both the teams because if you look at Indian fielding, it wasn't up to the mark. But when you looked at Sri Lankan fielding, they were running a lot. Like finally, Mickey Arthur's fitness dilemma is working. So yes, the coach is on point. Yeah, when success comes, everything falls in place. So yes, guys. So do like, share, and subscribe to our channel, InslBoys, and our Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. We're everywhere. So please do like and share and subscribe. And we will be back because the big test series is going to start up. So the England versus India 5 match test series. The big boys, the main big boys are back. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, everyone is back. Jasprit Bumrah, all of these guys are back, and we'll be back as well. So stay tuned for all latest information everywhere. Till then, stay safe, stay well.